Again, this one first, obviously, not Max 1, because I decided to rewatch this. I watched this one time and then never watched it again for like 3 years. It was pure garbage. My friend said there was a Max 2, which I didn't even know it was out. But he said it was cheap and it was like $5 at a store. I don't remember what the store was. So I went and got it and completely regretted it. Max 1 was awesome. The book was better, but Max 1 was awesome. I don't like what it got on Rotten Tomatoes. It was awesome. So, this movie is not. Max does not act like Max. Because it took Justin and, Carmen forever to just get him to, like, be petted. Like, he would not get pet. He did not like being pet by a lot of people. Took him forever to just let people touch him. Because Max did not like it. In this movie, he gets fucking belly rubs from strangers. Belly rubs. And he licks people after tackling them. So as you can tell, it's a very sophisticated movie. And they really follow the original. This kid, because he's a president and shit, they had to move, I guess, to, like, near the White House, obviously. So, he gets invited to a party, but he can't go and shit. But it's, like, the most ridiculous thing. Basically, this kid calls him a geek because he's walking with bodyguards. Yeah, I guess that makes him a geek. Then later he brings a dog and he's all like, "Oh, we're friends now. Want to go to a party?" So that was weird and stupid. And so yeah, he gets invited to a party. Then later in the movie he says he doesn't have any friends. Max is his only friend. And when there's a chance to be able to make friends with someone, you know what he says? "I don't want to babysit some Russian kid." That's what he says. I thought you wanted friends, yet you're trying to treat that as babysitting? Like, come on. Also, like, Max does not really act like Max in this movie. Most of the time in Max, he would just like tackle people. He goes for the ankles and stuff in this movie. But I guess that's not a big change, so as long as he's still acting a bit like Max, but the belly rubs and licking people was weird. And this movie was just cringy, and I think that girl's accent was awful. And TJ wasn't that likable for me. And I guess since you know how in one scene there's like the girl gets slit a piece of paper and then she eats it and drinks it. Well, turns out she actually is a bad guy, but she was like the only one that he didn't actually try and tell his dad that was the Russian person. He was gonna tell him about the chef, and he told about Agent Thorne and stuff, but then he was wrong. And get this, like, the one dude, Coop, got bit like days ago, yet he's just bleeding in his sock. I know they were trying to tell us, "Oh, yeah, he's the Russian guy." No, we obviously knew that now that we figured it out. We already knew that one girl just had a unicorn tattoo. So, obviously, it was him who got the bite mark. You didn't need to show us that. That was just a stupid excuse. Yeah, this movie was absolute garbage. It literally took me a year to watch it again. Probably 2. I got it almost as soon as it came out. But my brother kept begging to watch it because he loved the first movie. And I did too. It's literally my favorite movie. My 3 favorite movies are Amazing Spider-Man 2, Batman 1989, and Max. I can't really decide right now. And I'll have to make reviews for them when I rewatch them. You know, Max, Amazing Spider-Man 2, and Batman 1989, which they might actually get a rewatch. Max 2 literally took me forever because my brother really wanted to watch it. It's just plain garbage dumpster fire. I just can't believe they thought this would be a good movie. And then TJ's all like, you know what? The Who knows what they're gonna do to Max now that he's corrupted? That's what he says. Well, okay, dumbass. They're not gonna do anything to a dog that they don't own. They're borrowing him from the Wincotts, from Justin and all of them. Just borrowing. What do you think they're gonna do? Chop his head off? Send it to Justin and say, sorry, he's corrupted. We had to kill him. Even though it's not our dog. No, that's... Why would he even say that? That just sounded really stupid. Then there was a scene where the one girl, I forget her... Oh, it was Alex. She did, like, quotes when she said, the presidents have big responsibilities. Well, yeah, they do. What do you think they do all day? Just sit there? Presidents are important. They're one of the most important people in the world. So I don't know why you would quote big responsibilities. Plus, TJ doesn't like bowling and Alex doesn't like bowling. That was different. And then there's a scene where, like, Max is jumping and then they just do a slow-mo scene on his crotch. So, that was a bit weird. This movie was super cringy. And it took me like 2 years to rewatch it again because I really don't like this movie, so...